The person who's giving me this thing, do I know this person very well? People have gone to prison. People have been attacked. People have had to pay through their nose in terms of fines and bribes because they were trying to do a good deed. Help me carry this thing, go give my mama. Help me carry this thing, go give my papa. So my question this morning is this: how well do you scrutinize before delivering gifts? Before delivering packages? Oh, Jude, you're going to Abuja, please help me carry this nylon bag. There's bola and fish. What do I need to do before I accept such gestures? Because after all, a good deed, they say, question is this: how well do you scrutinize before delivering packages? Some of the most amazing things have happened to people who were trying to do the good thing to help their friends or family, reduce the cost of delivering items from one part of the country or indeed one part of the world to another. Jude is traveling to Nigeria. Please, can you give my mother this bag? It has 2 phones, it has 7 wristwatches, and it also has some cream and her medication. Please give it to her. Please, thank you very much, Jude. Jude just takes the bag. When Jude gets to the airport, the person finds out 2 phones that you carry. They're stolen phones. And more interesting, there are drugs inside the phones, or even inside the watches, or even the medication that they are giving to their mother. It's not original. Blah, blah, blah. Jude now gets to go and explain to the authorities and his inconvenience, and if you're in the Nigerian space, you probably have heard that people have paid bribes to extricate themselves from those types of scenario. But let's go back to the genesis. Is there something I could have done, assuming it were me? Is there something I could have done before I delivered that package? I don't know how many of you have seen that video of a man who was recording and it says, look, he was about to travel. They gave him a package and then something told him, oh, this thing, I know about you. I know I couldn't get him. It's not for me. But the man did. And it turned out to be drugs. Illicit drugs. And then the man was recording so you mean that's how I would have gone to the airport with this thing? And then I would have been in trouble. And then he says, look, he's going to call those people. He's going to warn them. He's going to even report them. It doesn't want anybody. So, what if they are taking him to prison and then they have sent him to death? Because where he was coming from, where he was going to, is one of those countries that have a very strong stance against drug trafficking. 08179230002, 08179230003, 08179230002, 08179230003. At Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you'll find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. All right. WhatsApp and Telegram is 0809 030 6416, 0809 030 6416. All right. So please, let's get to hear from you this morning. If you're traveling, right, you have to carry luggage. People will talk about excess luggage. It's so bad these days. I know go carry. I know what excess luggage, particularly if they are going abroad. But beyond the weight restriction, right? What else can you do? How well should you scrutinize before accepting items to deliver somewhere else? All right, so first message here is from Celia. Celia says, good morning, Jude. You see, this travel luggage thing is becoming a big problem these days. Almost nobody is willing to take anybody's gift item or bag or carry on anywhere if they don't know you, if they don't live with you. In particular, I've had stories of friends who have given friends bags to carry and it turned out to either stolen items or even fraudulent items. I will open any bag, Jude. In fact, sometimes I will tell them, show me what you want me to give. If not, I know they carry. Celia says, show me what you want to carry. If not, I know go carry. Okay. All right. What if it comes in sealed? What if it comes in sealed? Difficult. 92.3, good morning to you. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Jude, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, Zion, I believe.
Yes, thank you
Okay.
very much.
All right. Thank you. Now, Mr. Zion, I don't know if you listened to the last comment I just read from Celia.
Yes,
Do you agree
and
with that?
that is because she felt she has no relationship with the person. That is where she can scrutinize. Let us be honest, here in Africa, Nigeria, traditionally we carry things to people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't check. And funny enough, who are these people bringing this thing for us to transport for them? Our close cousins, brothers, friends, sisters, their mother, their fathers. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Take this bag, Nanyam day inside. As they go Port Harcourt, if you see Jude, carry them, give them. Carry this one now 2 buckets of gari. Now waiting we harvest. As we they go, give my daughter. Do you care to check what is inside? You don't carry them. You don't go. Now along the line, my story will change. My mother once warned us carefully. Whenever you come and you are going, don't carry anybody. Don't lift anybody. Not even a load. The best you can, give them the transportation to transport that item from other medium.
Oh, really? That's what we're doing now?
Dude, times are different. Even that close cousin, that close pally, you saw this guy no go be watch me enter danger. It might be the agent they gave those capsules to send for you or through you. And you are innocent. And most of us have been victims. Some of us are survivors of just this errand that is so traditional with us as Africans. We must be wise, even wiser than the serpent, like the Bible would describe it. This is Zion.
All right, Zion, thank you very much. Zion says we must be wise. That look, he rather give you the money to go and pay for the delivery itself. Maybe go through courier services, right? But I don't know. It makes sense. Don't get me wrong, Zion, and anybody who feels that way. I don't fault that that line of action. However, it cannot be the same. It cannot be obtainable all the time. For example, when we were departing Lagos the previous night, I was in the midst of friends, and all I kept hearing was, who they come this place? So who they come? I beg. My sister go come that area. Make she, like Zion just described. And it's not so much that, okay, maybe the money was too much, but it's talking about the money for the delivery service, but it is the convenience. The fact that they know that, for example, you as a Nigerian will understand that, I'm sending egusi, for example. I'm sending crayfish. I have helped package suya, not joko, suya from this country, Nigeria. We'll put it inside what do you call it? Coolers, right? Ziploc coolers. Wrap, because it was a 6-hour flight. So we froze the meat the previous night. Block. Tie. Put inside, heat resistant material so that it can travel. Put the crayfish. Put the okra. Even bitter leaf. We dried bitter leaf. I remember we used to dry the bitter leaf, then put it in Ziploc bags. So sometimes these things just come at the spur of the moment. I bet who they come. My sister gets. What do? You can't always say no now, can you? Do I open? Do I have to look through everything? Well, when I come back, more messages have dropped in. After the headline news, I get to share them with you. but since you are going to Abuja, please, my brother is in Abuja, give him this bag. Inside this bag is my clothes that I will use for the traditional when I come next week to Abuja. How many of you have had that type of scenario? Well, if you are Nigerian, let's be honest, it is not uncommon. In fact, it is one of the bedrock of our society. The fact that luggage is very often shared amongst friends and relatives. People moving from one city to the other will find a friend or a family member who is going to wherever they are going to help with the carrying of their luggage or their items, whatever they may be. We've seen people carry tubers of yam, bags of rice, gari, pepper, cocoa yam, potatoes, even goats and cows are not left behind. Oh yes, people will travel distances, all right, and in that process carry these same farm animals to be delivered to a recipient family member or friend. It's normal for us. But over the years, particularly with international travel increasing, there have been so many stories, there have been so many, scenarios where people who were acting unknowingly to them as couriers for either illicit substances such as, narcotics or even stolen goods have fallen foul and then faced the music. So the question this morning is this: how well do you scrutinize before you deliver a package? Do you tell the person, okay, let me see what I'm carrying? And then even after the person departs, do you go over it yourself? Or, like most people have done, I inclusive, let me put up my hand. I have received these items. Oh, this is what is inside here. I've wrapped it. They write the person's name. When you reach Bini, when you drop a hair for Upper Sakbomba, they will come meet you. Give them. See the person number. When you reach Column, he will come meet you. Then they will give me 200 or 500 for your transport. I beg, just help me carry them. Obviously, that 200 or 500 is way cheaper than them paying a courier service or a logistic company to carry that same item from Port Harcourt to Benin. Everybody I know of, probably even you, has had that experience. But not many people have had the experience of traveling and not returning because you are labeled a smuggler. Anyway, let's hear from you. As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear it. Please do not make unsubstantiated and unverified claims. And very importantly, keep your conversations civil.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk. With Jude on 92.3 Nigeriainfo.
Well, on Facebook, Ambassador Marcus Ikechi says, with all of the things happening in our society today, we just ought to be more careful. Even that person you think would not watch you go into danger might be the agent to be used, like the previous caller said. To me, if you must send anything across to your loved ones, once you must be prepared and not to inconvenience other people. To me, it's a no. It's a no. Times are evil now. Oh, so you don't carry anything, Marcus. Wow. Marcus is obviously angry. This one says, with all the stories and even videos on social media of people getting into serious legal trouble because they were trying to help someone carry luggage abroad, I don't do delivery for anyone any longer. It is better to be called a wicked person than to be imprisoned or even executed for what I have no idea about. The scary thing is that even when you open some packages, because you're not criminally minded, like the person who is trying to use you as a courier, there are things you won't even find, even if it's right in front of you. There are compartments in traveling bags that you have no reason to know exist if you are a normal person. Now, same way, you wouldn't think anyone can put drugs in yam. How do you put drugs in yam? Wait. Wait. I'm sorry. I need to understand this. How do you put drugs inside yam? Like, did they cut the yam, put it, then they sewed it back, or they use super glue? How do you put drugs in the tuber of yam? Is this for real? Are people doing? I've obviously not seen that video. If there is a video. Okay. The same way you think no one can put drugs in yam or swap the content of a prescription capsule, but they do. I don't even tell people I'm traveling anymore. Anytime you see me, you take me. Now you see me, now you don't. Here today, gone tomorrow. Like Willy Willy? Oh, like Willy Willy, hot cash. That's anonymous. Wow. I need to Google this. You will put drugs inside yam? What? My goodness. I'm sorry, I'll get to the phone lines, please. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. All right, at Nigeriainfo, PH at Nigeriainfo. PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo. PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. All right, okay. It's not a lie, apparently. Hey! Footage shows a pack of illicit drugs concealed inside a tuber of yam at the Lagos International Airport. Yam, oh! This was 2 years ago. What? Inside tuber, how did they grow it? Hey, I'm genuinely stunned. How did I miss this report? I am genuinely stunned. The NDLEA claimed that the cartel intended to export the illicit substance to other parts of the world, and it describes the drugs were stored in 10 traveling bags and 13 drums. The warehouse was raided, and then okay. Well, Anonymous, thank you very much. I have I have learned something today. I have learned something today. What? Okay. Message just came in. This is from Abdul. I'd like to suggest that whenever you are okay, all right, let me read this. Okay, Abdul from Mokoga, thank you. Send the message. We will let management know. All right, thank you very much. This one here says, hi, Ju, good morning. The only people I carry luggage for these days are my immediate family members. Notice, I said immediate. So if you're not my mom, my dad, or my siblings, I don't carry for anybody. There's nobody that will stress me. I can pay excess luggage for my mom, my dad, my brothers, and my sisters. But any friend, please use a courier service. These days are evil. All right, that's from Jonathan. Jonathan says the days are evil. Jonathan, I'm inclined to believe you because I'm seeing a picture. Yamu, you can't beat Nigerians, can you? No. I don't want. What? But interestingly, There's a quote from the NDLEA, all right, on X concerning this. It's from 2 years ago. Wow. All right. Good morning, Jude. A few years ago, I was given a bag to take from Abuja to Port Harcourt. Turns out nothing bad happened, but the items spilled during the flight. And when I got to deliver it, the other person was accusing me of tampering with it. It caused a huge problem between myself, my friend, and the recipient, who at that time was his fiancée. Since then, I've vowed never to carry anything for anybody. If you want to send something abroad or even within the country, please pay for your services. Don't use anybody. They will use you and settle quarrel. Jude. All right. They will use you and settle quarrel. Okay. All right. Richmond here says, Jude, good morning. It is very important that I check everything. I know things are not easy for a lot of people. You can't stop people from requesting for help. But if you bring any item to me, in your presence, I will ask you to open it, scatter it, and I'll take a picture of what you're sending, and I'll send it to the person who's receiving it. That way, if anything happens, we know who to blame. All right. Thank you very much. Richmond says he will check in front of you. He will take pictures. Right? Take pictures. Let the person know this is what I'm bringing and this is what I'm carrying or whatever. And also, if he gets stopped, he can have a reference. That's not a bad plan. That's really not a bad plan. All right, 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. That's what you can call us, those numbers. WhatsApp is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Mimi says, Jude, good morning. Girls like to carry load, so you don't blame them for wanting to give somebody else their load, so carry. And if you are honest, Jude, even you too, you've given somebody something to carry for you. I just feel we should all be careful because we all need someone at some point in time. My trip. Thank you very much, Mimi. My trip to Lagos by road, right? On the app or the website for the bus company I took, it was clearly written that you have a permit of about 10 kilograms of luggage. That any heavier, you have to pay for excess luggage, right? Then obviously, you know, some people carry huge bags and everything. My bag didn't weigh up to 8 kilograms. So I was fine. Just one bag. Then some people came with their bags. And like Zion said, yam, gari, plantain. Yam, gari, plantain. And the managers there, right, told the person who was bringing that, see, this thing you want to carry, we don't care whether it's for you or not, but please, you would have to pay for it separately so that it can be taken as courier. We'll have a bus, we'll carry all the things that we're going to, all those, but please, you will not put this thing on the bus. It caused a huge fight. The people kept saying, if you want to travel with this item, pay for an extra seat. That means we'll probably have to tell one of this person to disembark and we'll find a new bus for this person. But you won't come here and inconvenience other people. I don't know how they resolved it, but me, I'd left. Lagos was not far. Abi? It was far. I'll spend the whole day. Moving on, Jerry. 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Good morning, Jude. Please, people should be very smart. Even your cousin can set you up. The love for money these days is so high. Let nobody deceive you. If you have to carry anything for anybody, make sure you sit down with the person and check whether it's been wrapped with 200 sellotapes. Please unwrap it and check. That's how I scrutinize. I won't carry just anything. The only thing I can carry, knowing fully well that it will be safe, is items like phones or handbags I can readily see and assess. Anything else, please open it and check. Please Open it and check. Don't say they did not tell you. Please open it and check. It's becoming difficult these days to be kind, isn't it? Good morning, Jude. Everybody's shouting they should check. Even when you check, there are some things and some places people have hidden things that you would not even know. What about people who give just envelopes filled with money, some of them stolen money, and they ask them to deliver in the form of a letter? Would you open somebody's letter? No, because once you open it, it's going to be very obvious. So my advice is deliver it, just like everybody's saying. In fact, we should not stop saying this thing. If you want to send anything across to the state, if it's not your brother or sister carrying it, please use delivery services. Don't come and stress people. Michael saying on WhatsApp, don't come and stress people. If you have anything you want to carry, please just send it across delivery, because you wait there, you wait, you get to see what exactly is happening in those places, and you pay, right? You pay for whatever it is that you're carrying, so nobody gets to say, oh, I carried this and that's not the item that got to me. Okay. Good morning, Fresh Boy here. All right, Fresh Boy, I think you have the wrong conversation, please. I think you have the wrong conversation, please. All right. Stanley here says, "Andrew, good morning. I beg to differ with what everybody's saying. I think people have just become lazy and selfish. When we were small, it's not people that brought food items, even clothes, sometimes even other people to our houses. Why are we acting like it's so big a deal to help people carry items? Yes, people have done crazy things to other people in a bid to make money, but that shouldn't make you invade my privacy or even try to make me pay you for the things that you're helping me carry." Yes, Jude, some people will demand money to help them carry something to another place. It's so wrong. If you don't want to help, just say you don't want to help. Simple. Stanley in Port Harcourt. If you don't want to help, just say so. Why would you be asking for money to carry something? Anyway, Stanley may have a point here. The reason why uncles and aunties will carry rice and things is because you're a family. It's a bit of an inconvenience, yes, so why would you demand money? Anyway, the luggage thing is a big deal. For those of you who have traveled abroad, you obviously know that excess luggage demands excess fees, even within the country. That's why you see some people to tell you, "Hey, find me something, I'll tag it for you." But ultimately, please, your safety is very important. News comes up your way in just about 7 minutes. We have a break advert in about 3 minutes and 37 seconds. Do have yourself a wonderful day. Tomorrow is Eyewitness Report. Toodles.